Hi everybody, this is Jen Ivory Keys. I am just about to get ready for work and head into work. I am a in-home caregiver actually. And over the past weekend, I experienced something absolutely phenomenal. This is a true story. Everything that I am going to say to you now has happened to me, and I hope the story that I'm going to tell you is going to strengthen your faith like it did mine. Miracles happen every day, whether they be tiny or big. Most of the time, we don't recognize one happening. We just continue about our day and complain about the stupidest things. We stress about our bills, our family complications, not keeping in mind that others have it worse. Let me say an example. My client has had skin cancer for over a decade. The main cancer is centralized by the shoulder blade, a deep wound, oozing blood, showing bone and cancer tissue. It also has holes getting closer to major arteries. I dress this wound and clean it every shift. I notice how it develops, how it gets worse. The wound changes slightly every shift, but never dramatically. For the last couple of months, his chemo treatments have left him bruised and battered. He could barely keep anything in his stomach. He couldn't sleep. He's been at the point where he wants to go off treatments and let nature take its course. The doctor even said there was nothing he could do anymore. I knew I would have to let him go. His health was failing. Maybe half a year, a few months after treatments. So I decided to pray for his soul and for his cancer battle every rosary that I said. I even was asking others to pray for him, such as my priest and friends and family members. And I've been doing this ever since his diagnosis became dire. Without forgetting, I would never miss a prayer. I would send it up to heaven. I'm not saying I'm holy. I'm far from it, actually. I just know God listens to prayers. Recently, I'd done a bandage change and I brought my boyfriend along. My boyfriend saw how deep and messy the wound looked, yet my client remained happy and optimistic. We finished and that was that. The following Tuesday, I went into work and my client looked beyond happy. He had a twinkle in his eye, an almost otherworldly happiness. You wouldn't believe what happened, he announced, so I asked what was going on as I'm about to peel off his old bandage. The nurse doesn't know what's going on. Those 3 deep holes vanished overnight. I stared at the now open wound. The holes had disappeared. New skin replaced the holes, but overnight? Medical staff could not explain what happened, but I knew my client was used for a miracle. Not only that, but on Wednesday his PET scan came back with results. The doctor said 80% of his cancer disappeared. 80%! He'll still have to do treatments, but my client has never had this happen in over the 15 years he's had cancer. I'm still in awe. I witnessed a miracle. The health professionals are trying to explain it, but they are coming up with nothing sound and concrete. God performed a miracle in front of my eyes, and I had the opportunity to see it all go down. Never doubt God. Like I said, everything that's happened is based on true events. I firsthand was able to witness to see how good the wound has healed. It doesn't even look like the same wound, and that just happened overnight. And I hope you enjoy this true story that I lived through, and I hope it will instill you to love God more in your life.